Hey there, beautiful souls. I'm Henry, and for years I found myself in a cycle I know many of you can relate to. Constantly feeling overlooked, unheard, and honestly walked all over. It was draining, disheartening, and chipped away at my confidence, especially in my dating life. I used to believe that if I was kind enough, accommodating enough, or just good enough, respect would naturally follow. But the truth is, I was inadvertently training people how to treat me. And unfortunately, my lessons were teaching them that disrespect was okay. If you're tired of being talked over, feeling undervalued, or constantly giving more than you receive in your relationships, then this video is for you. I've coached thousands of individuals, and the common thread that transforms careers and relationships is surprisingly simple. Stop tolerating disrespect and start acting with unwavering self-respect. Today, I'm going to share 6 practical, powerful tactics that will instantly shift how people perceive and treat you. Each one comes with a tiny action you can implement right now, today, to start seeing a change. Before we dive in, a quick challenge. If just one of these tactics resonates deeply with you, if it hits home and makes you think, yes, this is what I needed, then type respect in the comments below. Let's create a community where everyone knows they're not alone in this journey. Ready? Let's start transforming your interactions. Tactic number 1, respect starts with you. This might sound counterintuitive, right? We're often taught that respect is something you earn from others, something they grant you based on your achievements or actions. But here's the profound truth. You don't earn respect from others, you set the standard for it. You are the benchmark. People will only treat you as well as you treat yourself. Think about it. If you constantly tolerate disrespect from yourself, like repeatedly missing commitments you make to yourself or excusing your own bad habits and behaviors, what message does that send? It subtly yet powerfully teaches others that if you don't hold yourself to a high standard, why should they? They learn unconsciously that they can treat you with the same lack of regard you show yourself. Self-respect isn't a fleeting feeling. It's a robust system built on consistent actions. It's about the promises you keep to yourself, the boundaries you enforce, and the values you uphold, even when no one else is watching. Why does this work so effectively? Because people are mirrors. They reflect the standards you model. If your internal standards are low, if you allow yourself to be treated poorly by yourself, then you're inadvertently inviting low treatment from others. Conversely, when you consistently demonstrate self-respect, when you honor your word, prioritize your well-being, and demand excellence from yourself, others will naturally begin to mirror that high standard back to you. It's an energetic shift. You become someone who commands respect not by demanding it, but by embodying it. Your actions speak volumes, far louder than any words you could ever say. Here's your tiny action you can do right now. Pick one small promise you made to yourself this week. Maybe it was to exercise, make an important call, or complete a specific task. Do that one thing before anything else today. Seriously, drop everything else and just do that one thing. Keeping that single promise, no matter how small, immediately raises your internal bar. You'll feel a surge of integrity and strength, and that internal shift, that subtle increase in your self-worth, will be noticed by everyone around you. Moving on to tactic number 2. Measure people by their costs, not their words. In the world of dating and relationships, charm and smooth talk are incredibly common, and let's be honest, they can be very appealing. But true respect isn't about how eloquently someone speaks or how many compliments they offer. It's practical. It's about their actions and their impact on your life. Ask yourself, does this person consistently make me better or worse? Do they uplift me or drain my energy? Do they align with my core values, or do they constantly force me to compromise who I am? If someone consistently pulls you away from your values, if they leave you feeling depleted, anxious, or questioning your own worth, then they are quite simply too expensive for your life. Why does this work? Because respect isn't built on superficial charm. It's built on alignment with your fundamental standards and values. When someone respects you, they respect your boundaries, your goals, and your well-being. They contribute positively to your life rather than constantly extracting from it. It's about mutual enrichment, not one-sided depletion. Your tiny action for this week. List one person in your life who consistently drains your energy or makes you question yourself. Now ask yourself honestly, am I better or worse after interacting with them? Be brutally honest with your answer. If the answer is worse, commit to reducing your time with that person by just 25% this week. This isn't about cutting people off entirely, but about consciously managing your energetic investments. Tactic number 3, build self-respect like a system. We often think of self-respect as a grand, monumental trait, but it's actually built through consistent, small repetitions, what I call small reps. It's about keeping your word to yourself, even on the seemingly insignificant things. Each time you follow through on a personal commitment, you reinforce your self-worth. It's also about having the courage to exit environments or situations that require you to betray your core values. This could be a job, a friend group, or even a dating pattern that doesn't serve you. Choosing short-term discomfort, the discomfort of setting a boundary, saying no, or walking away, is always preferable to the long-term pain of self-abandonment. Why does this system work? Because consistency trains your identity. Every small rep, every boundary upheld, every promise kept, strengthens your inner sense of self. And once your identity is strong, it naturally trains others how to interact with you. When you consistently act in alignment with your values, people learn that you are someone who means what you say, someone who respects themselves, and therefore someone who must be respected. Here's your tiny action right now. Make one small, manageable boundary for yourself. For example, I will not answer work messages after 8 p.m. Communicate it clearly, just once, to anyone who needs to know. Then, and this is the crucial part, enforce it. The first few times might feel uncomfortable, but consistency is key. Tactic number 4, speak truthfully, not emotionally. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt disrespected and in the heat of the moment, you just emotionally vomited? Ranting, begging, yelling, or over-explaining? These reactions, while understandable, often lead to people losing respect for you. Why? Because they signal a lack of control, a reactive state rather than a thoughtful one. Instead, learn to speak with purpose. Before you open your mouth, take a breath and focus on the specific result you want from the conversation, not just how you feel in the moment. Calm, strategic language signals competence, self-control, and a clear understanding of your own worth. It shows that you are thoughtful and deliberate, not reactive. When you articulate your needs or boundaries without emotional charge, people are far more likely to listen and take you seriously. They recognize the authority in your calm. Your tiny action for your next conversation. Before you speak, pause and ask yourself, what specific outcome do I want from this talk? Once you have that outcome clear in your mind, say that outcome in one concise sentence. Then stop talking. Resist the urge to add caveats, justifications, or emotional explanations. Tactic number 5, teach respect with consequences, not lectures. How many times have you said, "You need to respect me," or "This is disrespectful," only for the behavior to continue? The phrase "respect me" is empty if there's no consistent follow-through. Respect isn't taught through words or admonishments. It's taught through consistent consequences. This could mean leaving the room when someone is being disrespectful, removing a task from someone who consistently fails to meet expectations, or even, in more severe cases, ending a relationship that consistently violates your boundaries. Why does this work? Because people learn by results, not by promises or lectures. When you consistently apply consequences, people quickly learn what behavior is acceptable and what isn't in your presence. They understand that there are tangible repercussions for disrespect, and that motivates them to change their behavior far more effectively than any amount of pleading or explaining. Your tiny action for today. Decide one specific consequence you will use the very next time someone crosses a line with you. This could be, if they interrupt me again, I will politely end the conversation, or if they talk down to me, I will leave the meeting. Say it once if you feel it's necessary to communicate the boundary, but then, most importantly, follow through and do it. No empty threats, just clear action. Tactic number 6, master your emotions. Calm is authority. Real power rarely screams or throws a tantrum. Instead, it resides in a quiet, unwavering composure. Mastering your emotions means choosing silence and decisive action over drama, over yelling, over pleading. It preserves your dignity and signals immense strength. Confident people don't beg to be valued. They simply observe when their values are violated, and then they calmly, decisively, and without fanfare, leave or remove themselves from the situation. Why does this work so powerfully? Because calm decisiveness creates a respectful space around you. Drama, on the other hand, destroys it. When you remain calm in the face of provocation, you demonstrate that you are in control of yourself, and this commands a deeper, more profound respect than any outburst ever could. Your tiny action to practice now. The next time you feel triggered or disrespected, pause. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. Then instead of reacting emotionally, act on your pre-decided consequence from Tactic 5. Do it without yelling, without pleading, just with quiet, firm action. Let's quickly recap these 6 powerful tactics to make anyone respect you instantly. First, respect yourself first. Second, measure people by their cost, not their words. Third, build self-respect like a system. Fourth, speak truthfully, not emotionally. Fifth, teach respect with consequences, not lectures. And sixth, master your emotions, because calm is authority. Now for your microplan, don't try to implement all 6 at once. Pick just one tactic that resonated most with you today. Do its tiny action right now, and then commit to practicing that one tiny action for the next 7 days. Which tactic will you start with? I'd love to hear your choice. Type the number 1 or 6 in the comments below. And if you want to dive even deeper, let me know. I can make a follow-up video showing exact scripts and phrases to use in those tough conversations. Don't forget to like this video if it brought you value. Subscribe to my channel for more insights on love, dating, and empowerment. And share it with someone you know who truly needs to stop being walked all over. Remember, you don't wait for respect, you set the standard. Start today and watch your relationships transform. You've got this.